Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Surviving the Aftermath in Middanowah. It's a new week, it's a new recording session for me. Gotta say, by the way, thank you guys for the very good response I've had of this series so far from its first week, especially in that first video. Surviving the Aftermath is a game that I wanted to get back into and play some more of, and getting good feedback from you guys honestly goes a long way to making me feel like I can actually play games and have some fun, so really do appreciate you guys doing that. Alright, so we managed to get some power set up. That should be all hooked up and ready to go for our environmental station. We should be producing enough energy that this is not going to be an issue. It does seem like the battery rack has a capacity of 2,000, but doesn't actually hold on to a capacity of 2,000, and I'm not sure why it would not be connected. I mean, the transformer's obviously necessary here, because that's what should be hooking this up, and yet it's saying that it's not hooked up, right? So that's where I get a little confused. Like, why is there, in fact, a power shortage? Do I need to actually, connect these directly to the battery rack? Because I didn't think that I needed to. So there's something I'm missing, and I don't remember what. Transformers distribute energy within their effective area from one place to another. Yes. I don't know. It doesn't... It seemed to be working like a split second ago, and all of a sudden now it's not. Isn't that a little bit bizarre? I think it's a little bit bizarre. There we go. I just turned the transformer on and off a couple of times, and all of a sudden now it's working. I don't know. That seems a little bit silly, right? It's a little bit buggy. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, survival science. A new quest is available. I like quests. Hunting for usable scientific discoveries in the wasteland is laborious and often dangerous. So what if we could get the science to come to us instead? The plan requires access to a high-power transmitter and a fair amount of silver to pull it off, but might yield a nice boost to our research efforts. Time to announce the Survival Science Fair of whatever the current year is. Well, that sounds like a great idea, actually. And for some reason, I'm sitting on a lot of currency. I don't really know where I'm getting all this currency, because I'm not really putting literally any effort into getting it. And yet, somehow it seems to work. So, there we go. It looks like we have to find a transmitter, and there are some that are nearby. So let's send Platy over here. Are these just multiple transmitters, or am I hunting for one? I'm not sure. Suitable transmitters themselves are not hard to find, but getting them to work is an entirely different matter. This one has seen better days, but a bit of elbow grease and a couple of hacks should be enough to bring it online. We could spend parts, but because I am using Platy as a scavenger, I think we can go ahead and just jury-rig it. So there we go. A few sparks and creative expletives later, the transmitter sparks back to life. It's on its last legs, though, so better make the message short and sweet. Scientists of the wasteland, come show your best survival science creations and get paid. After sending the coordinates to a remote location nearby, the transmitter fizzles out with a familiar puff of bluish smoke. Time to collect some silver and head out to the science fair. Okay, so this is actually a multi-stage quest? Dude, I appreciate that. That sounds great. I'm going to send Platy to go over there. Donna, where are you? You're all over here. Okay. We cannot quite make it to here in the science fair, but what I can do is get into the car, right? And we can send the car down this way. Now, the car's not repaired, so it's still kind of slow. Normally, cars would have a lot more action points than this. Still, we should be able to get down here in the next couple of turns, and we can start up a science fair. Spend a lot of money, get some extra science. I like this idea. The rubber scrubbers just finished, so now we should be a little bit more effective at removing the pollution. The solution to pollution is rubber scrubbers. What else do we want to do? Let's see. Larger larder would lead to some new options as far as food and other things we are going to need, and we're kind of bottlenecked until we get it. I just have been holding off on storage space because I don't feel like I need it that much. Quality capacitors? Yeah, an extra 40% durability for batteries isn't bad. If I recall correctly, those guys do sometimes have issues. Hey, look, sawmills. If we can get these things powered up, we can actually chop down trees and get more planks. That's tempting. Junk recycling, yeah, craftsmanship, biofuel, blah, blah, blah. Lots of things we want there. Don't care about any of these. Pavements so people move faster. That is a little tempting. General storage, education for children's. Yeah, once children are educated to become more productive members of society later, that could be helpful. Getting guardians is also not a bad idea, just in case, because we haven't had to deal with our first raid yet in the game. That said, what I may want to do is go for things like motorization. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, let's say, the Frontier Outpost and start researching that, because I got cars on the way, dang it. And cars will make my life a lot easier. Wow, we got a lot more planks all of a sudden, but absolutely no concrete to speak of. Okay, we need to find some concrete. Now, whenever I start up a series like this, one of the questions that people inevitably ask me is, how long do you plan on doing this? The answer is, as long as I dang well feel like it. Which doesn't feel like a very good answer, but it's the best I got you. Basically, I want to experience as much the game has to offer now. You know, there's been a lot of updates since the last series of this game, and I want to find out what we can do. A lot of people getting irradiated all of a sudden, by the way. If you guys would be so kind as to get into the medical tent, we could actually treat some of you people. I don't know why you guys are so insistent on being annoying. Ooh, our fishing hut has been completely irradiated at this point. Jeez. Yeah, no surprise there. That's one of the reasons we have to clear this stuff out. All right, do we have any action points? We do. Donna, get down over here, and then we're going to click on you, and we're going to tell you to get the heck out of the car and start up the science fair right over here. Okay? To the surprise of all involved, a fair few people have gathered on the makeshift fair site. Some are clean-cut and serious, others like a firebomb had just exploded on their face. A sizable crowd of curious onlookers has arrived to see what all the fuss is about. It's time to get this show on the road and announce the grand prize. Fame and glory. People won't like that. Modest prize or a major prize. I think we go for the major prize and hope we get a major reward. Your grand prize draws oohs and ahs, not just from the general crowd, but some of the scientists as well. Even the more serious ones perk up and start preparing their presentations in a hurry. You're shown a wide range of innovations and eccentric ideas relating to all aspects of wasteland survival, of which some would be groundbreaking, even in the old world. This'll definitely boost your own research and chance of survival. 1,200 more science? My God, that's a load! Wow, well worth the 500 silver in my opinion. Jeez, dude, I like it. Okay. You know what would be really cool, though, is if there were some random events, kind of like that, where you would be able to unlock like more technologies from the different ideologies you didn't pick up. That would be pretty darn sick. I don't know, maybe that is in the game somewhere and I'm just not aware of it. Uh-oh. Religious fanatics are marching toward the colony. Okay, this seems dangerous. We're going to go ahead and try to set up a couple of people to work at the gate. Also have our specialists ready to go, because I suspect this is our first round of raids. I have no idea how we're supposed to defend ourselves, so this is going to be a fun little challenge. Do I have to wait for the second person to arrive? Yeah, let's wait until this... Oh, he went into the tenement. Get over here to the work site. No, don't go that... They're all getting treated. Okay, well, we got some time on this one. Let's wait until we know that our 2 people are ready to go at the gate. I also just got an achievement, Famous Healer. Have I healed 50 people? Oh, that feels like a lot more than I was expecting. All right, anyway. Donna, get back in the car, and let's start driving that car back home. Heck, if we could actually make home in time. Ah, not quite. Hang on. Donna, do you have any action points left at all? No, darn it. All right, well, that was too much to hope for. I was hoping we could get her into the base. That would have been very convenient right around this time, but I mean, I don't know. These guys might stick around for a while. Maybe we could get some more action points and let her join the fray. At this point, though, I don't think we have a choice. So, the Great Purge. The fanatics arrive at your doorstep, their chant having grown even louder and more aggressive. Their leader, a man with pure murder in his eyes, raises his hand to silence the others. We are the predators of this new world. Through us, it will be cleansed of parasites and be born anew. Offer resources to leave them alone, goad them to attack, or insult their costume party. Okay. What's the difference between these two, really? If they attack either way, does one make them stronger? I don't know. I'm going to insult their costume party. The fanatics let out enraged screams, though few do turn their heads down rather self-consciously. The leader raises his weapon. Mock us as much as you'd like. It makes no difference. Prepare to be cleansed. Okay, so I think we're about... Oh, we are indeed under attack. Okay, and we do have 2 people at the gate. It looks like they automatically got deployed. So we have 2 people fighting. Can I cannot attack anybody, it looks like. No, we have to wait until this event is finished. Okay, and our gate is taking some serious stinking damage. Whoa, we did some damage to those raiders, though. And our gate is down. Oh, God. Does this mean that our 2 people are dead? Okay, I don't know. We had 16 people before... Okay, it looks like the gate may be breached. Yes, the gate is breached. Okay, hang on. We need... Donna, you've got action points? Get back into town. Just in time to attack from behind, it's Donna! Let's attack with Wolfgang Bandits. Scrappa should be fighting somebody as well, so this should be okay. And boom, we have triumphed over our enemies. Okay, well, the good news is it looks like we didn't lose anybody out of that arrangement. We just have to repair the gate, which is annoying. And with 2 specialists nearby, we were easily able to handle that. So that was irritating, but overall, not the worst thing I've ever seen. Unfortunately, Colonist Madison happened to die right after that happened. It was too exciting. Too much excitement, I guess. I don't know. It was tragic and sad, but really, what can you do? Okay, let's see. We want to unlock motorization, which will allow me to repair our vehicles. It does require we get a garage, which takes power and fuel. We haven't found any fuel yet, so maybe this actually is not that key. Now that I've experienced a bit about raiders, guardians and guard posts might actually be a good idea. Just because it would be another way for me to defend myself. We can have a couple of extra people able to fight. On the off chance we have issues when, you know, I don't have any specialists around. That's the only reason I survived the way that we did. I'm gonna send Platty to go ahead and try getting some metal. Good chance of getting hurt quite frequently. We'll have to keep an eye on her health. Certainly don't want to risk her dying anytime soon. Donna, where are you? Right, I was gathering up some concrete. Let's send her back out to the map because I still need to do a lot more exploration. I just got an achievement, Cleaner. Looks like we were able to finish off that pile. Thank God. All right. There is so much radiation around me right now, though. It's insane. Let's go ahead and start getting rid of the pile next to our water so we can stop having to worry about decontaminating any of that. It feels like it's spreading, right? Does it feel like it was this bad before? Because I don't feel like it was this bad before. Maybe I'm wrong. But man, that is a lot of irradiation. You know something? I'm going to send Scrappa out on a hunt as well and kill some more bandits and open up some more areas. We just dealt with the raid. What are the odds the game is going to throw another raid at me right now? Right? I mean, it could happen. I don't know. Is it purely random? Maybe. But I feel like it's not likely to happen, so we'll try for it. Okay, the Guardian's tech is done. Let's go ahead and unlock pavement so people move around a little bit faster. That's just a general efficiency boost for literally everything that I've got set up right now. We have just enough power to last us for the night right now with this environmental station, by the way. So that seems to be working okay. Now let's see. Guard posts, there you are. So they protect your colony against all enemies. They patrol around the building and automatically react to threats inside their work area. Colonists working as guards can be equipped with weapons. So, I assume that placing one down over here could make some sense. Maybe. So we'll go ahead and do that. It also might be the sort of thing where we can have somebody patrolling around, let's say, where we know wild animals are running around, and try to protect our workers so they don't get themselves killed. That could also be a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and attack these bandits. Can we kill them in one shot? Not quite, but pretty close. You know, I would like some of these specialists to level up in abilities and stuff so they get better over time. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I think that'd be kind of cool. Hey, look, a load of concrete. It's extremely dangerous, but we found a load of concrete. You got plenty of health. Let's go take on another camp. And we'll explore a little bit more down to the south. We found some firewood and destroyed downtown. I guess I'll go ahead and grab some of that. Also, some more bandits, which are guarding a bit of science. These guys are actually pretty dangerous. They have a lot of health. So I don't know if I want to fight these guys anytime soon, especially since it's only worth science. And right now, I mean, we're doing fine on science. That has not been an issue for me. And we now have pavement. Okay, thank you very much. Do we want to go for the education? I don't have the manpower to man that yet, so I think the answer to that is no. Bartering, no. Let's go ahead and research the larger larder so we can start finding new methods of getting food. Because while we so far are mostly treading water, we are getting a little bit lower. Oh, also some survivors at the gate. Okay, 1 child, 2 adults, and elders, some medicine, some tools, and some meat. Absolutely welcome aboard. And it looks like nobody is homeless, so that's a good sign. But that's a little bit of extra people that can do some work, so thank you. Let's go ahead and make sure we have as many people working on food and such as we can. Haven't got anybody else able to do any farming jobs, but yeah, that should be enough. Okay, good. So this lets me kind of ramp up production a little bit more and get a lot more food. Also, let's go ahead and start placing down paved roads pretty much everywhere because I would like to build this up a little faster. That way just people can move around, you know, and stuff like that. It's all good. Everyone wants to move faster. There's no losing in that arrangement. Can only be a good thing. Okay, the larger larder is done. We can go ahead and research the communal eating, which unlocks the cookhouse and the logging camp. Now, the only problem with this, of course, is that it does cost me a couple of extra jobs in order to maintain people getting firewood as well as cooking up meals. So we may not really be able to take advantage of that. Nuclear fallout coming again. Oh, gosh. All right. So the same issue we had before. We've only got about a day or so before that's going to happen. We do need to make sure we harvest all of our plants before that becomes an issue, but we've got ourselves at least a little bit of time. We need to make sure we pull off a lot of people off jobs and try to get as many medics going as we can. I think we'll be able to handle this, but the larger our population gets, the more medical tents we're going to need if we're going to make that work. Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit here, and I'd like to explore this zone if you don't mind. Let's see what's over here. Okay, more people to kill. Well, perfect timing there. Hey, medicine! That actually could be very helpful, given our current situation, don't you think? I think so. We also just got another quest, Burglar Paranoia. Okay, it's understandable that the post-apocalypse can take people's paranoia to the extremes. But there's one rumor that really takes the cake. Apparently, a local old-world merchant was so paranoid about being robbed, she hid a safe behind her actual safe. Her long-since-abandoned shop isn't actually too far away, so it might be worthwhile to go and check whether this tall tale is actually true. All right, let's check the shop. This is something I would probably rather have Platy do, depending on where it spawned. It is way out over here. Okay, that's going to take some time. Well, I might do that. Platy is already going to be dropping off some stuff and then probably heading in this direction. I want to make sure we have a scavenger just because I'm imagining that that is going to end up being the most positive class we could use for that job. Why am I still gaining currency, by the way? What is happening that's getting me currency? That's something that's not clear. We're finding a way, and I'm glad to have it. I just don't know why I'm getting it. Okay, we finished with the communal eating. We could go for line cooks. Aquaculture. Now, there's a thing. Farm the fish. I wonder how much better it is than regular fishing. Because fishing right now so far has been getting me, what, 6 per day now that we have 2 people? Only 4 per day with 2 people. I'm going to be honest, that extra 1 person working here doesn't seem to be very worth it to me. So yeah, this is not very good. Like, aquaculture, can I grow, like, a lot more than that? Is that a thing? I have no idea. Advanced farming for larger fields. Now that's something I almost certainly do want. We can have bigger, better farms. Farming is still probably one of the better ways of getting food per person working it. But of course, you have things like nuclear fallout to worry about, and when that does hit, well, your farms are suddenly pretty useless. But in the meantime, though, I do think that we still want it. Managed to clear out this pile of pollution, by the way, so this should be a little bit easier. There's the nuclear fallout, and I don't think we were able to get all of the food. We are harvesting still. Okay, well, that's good. Let's go ahead and pull you off this job. Wait, we're still harvesting irradiated potatoes? Wait, are potatoes weird in that they actually can survive a lot of the nuclear fallout? That'd be pretty interesting if so. I really doubt it. But that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Scrappa, I want you to kill some more bandits. Yes, I know this one's going to hurt, and they're going to fight back pretty bad. But you should be fine in terms of your health. You'll live past this initial fight. Then we got to send you back home. Okay? Hold on. Clear out a little bit more. There we go. Good thing we can use so many action points on this per turn. Good lord. Seems a little OP. Look at all the medicine! There's a chance of taking 10 per day, though, in terms of damage. I don't like that. I'll just go ahead and start sending you back home. It's interesting to me that we can still fish during the nuclear fallout, though we can't farm. But we can't gather water. That's not a thing. I guess open water sources are a little bit too irradiated for that to make much sense. All right, fine. This is, by the way, a really good opportunity for me to demolish some of these farms in favor of placing larger farms once the tech is researched. And you can go ahead and stop working here because there's nothing for me to do. We'll go ahead and demolish that farm as well. We're going to have to restart everything there in a little bit. Weird lights in the sky. Yeah, it's called uranium in the air. Carnival of Chaos. Strange, colorful lights been spotted in the sky during the nights. It's a rave! You seem to have a pretty good idea of where they come from and could send a party to look. Question is, do you arm the colonists and prepare for the worst, or have them travel lights so they can take advantage of whatever opportunity they might find? I'm extra conservative right now, given the fact that we have less people to worry about, so I'm going to focus on security. We find a couple of components. Okay, a group of bandits dressed as clowns jump forth from the ruins, but eventually are pushed back. So yeah, it's a good thing we fought, because it sounds like they were trying to lure us in. Man, we have to decontaminate so many of these buildings to try and prevent any extra irradiation, especially in things like the medical tents. I can't imagine that's good for their health at all. Yeah, a lot of colonists getting irradiated, but as long as we have 4 medics working, and I think we're out of iodine pills. No, we got 3 left, so that's going to become a problem. But yeah, as long as we have 4 medics, I think we can get through this. This shouldn't last that much longer, I hope, but I could be wrong on that. All right, advanced farming's about to be done. Advanced farming's nice. Medium and large farms. I think we want to go for the large farms if at all possible. But I don't remember if that is actually the most efficient. I need to reread like some of the meta strategies as far as whether or not the large farms are the most labor efficient, but I think they might be. So large fields, okay. So I do take up a lot of space, you know, obviously. Let's go ahead and do screenshot and see what we got. So I want to set up a farm right here, and I want to set up a farm right here. Perfectly lines up with all of the fertile ground, which is why I've been preserving as much as I have been. Screenshot. Okay, we're good. So we'll go ahead and set up these large fields. Now, this may take a lot of labor, but it's going to result in me getting a lot of food, so I think it is well worth it. If we can find some of the societies, I'm sure we could spend some of our silver to buy some new, oh, 9 people are irradiated now. That scares me. In order to buy some, new seeds, which would be pretty awesome. I kind of feel like we need to get another tent, actually. I'm shocked about this, but I do think we need to because I was not expecting 9 people to get irradiated. So let's go ahead and do this now, especially since we have no iodine pills left. That's going to make things a lot slower. We'll be able to get through it, but having 2 extra people working as doctors for these emergency situations would probably be very good for me. Now we're getting people who are not only irradiated, but also infected. That's no good. Let's make sure we have a couple of extra people working over here. Only 4 people irradiated, actually, right now, so technically we don't need this extra medical tent. No, we do, actually. Wait, I'm sorry. 1 person's infected. Let's just get as many treated as possible, and there goes the nuclear fallout, finally. All right. Now let's assign some workers. So this is where we're going to be able to get the bulk of our food. Need to decontaminate some of this. I'm going to go ahead and send an extra person to go work in the fields. Let's plant as much as we can. And then I don't remember if I have to have people working the entire time while they're farming or not. I think what they do is they plant the resource, and then they go around just like regular carriers doing regular carrier jobs until harvest season. I think they automatically do that, but I don't really remember. A water shortage? Really? Oh, right, because we don't have people working over here. Ah, yes, we do need to set that up. There we go. Now we're going to have a water shortage. We still have, it looks like, more than enough stored, so we were absolutely okay. Nothing to worry about there. It's just, yeah, let's not even worry about it, dude. All right, Platty, why don't you go ahead and take a look at that store and see what we can do. I am starting to run lower on that food, which does concern me, but now we have 2 large fields being planted with the corn and with the potatoes. Hopefully that ends up going a long ways. I really don't know. We may need to send our specialists to go and just kill some local animals in order to try and get a little extra food going. There's a small group at the gate. Looks like they have gone through a lot. Uh-oh. A ragged bunch of shuffles slowly towards the gate. Their clothes are torn and dirty with traces of blood. Our caravan was torn to shreds by bandits and we got no place to go. Could you please help us? Welcome to the group inn and alert the medic. I would love 4 more colonists. I'm a bit concerned, but I think we're going to do it. All right, we did that. We get a little bit of food, and we get some clothing, and we get the colonists. They are frankly surprised by the offer, having few words except thank you. I suspect it's totally possible that these guys would just, like, rob you in some way, but I'm glad to see that they're not. So now that you guys have joined the colony, I'm going to immediately send you guys to work to go and treat yourselves in our medical tents, because you can do things like that. Fun fact, by the way, if you send your specialists to go and kill deer and other people are around, it looks like they automatically do try to help you, which is pretty nice, so okay, thank you for that. Okay, Platty, what can you find from our paranoid friend? The simple rundown shop isn't difficult to find. As is to be expected, everything usable or edible has been looted a long time ago. You make your way through the dust and spiderwebs to the small office space behind the counter. An unassuming wall safe has been tucked away in the corner with its door gathering dust on the floor. Faded scorch marks hint how it ended up there. Pull it out carefully as a scavenger, okay. As they're about to start easing out of the safe, the scavenger's keen eyes spot a thin metal wire between the safe and a hidden trap door above it. It seems to trigger and open when the safe is taken out. The specialist cuts the wire carefully and proceeds to inch the heavy metal box off the wall. A few moments later, the original safe is out. Another undisturbed one is revealed and ready to be looted. We get some, what is this, food rations? 700 science. Wow, we got some great technology in there. And some more silver. Well, sweet. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and research the better scythes, just because increasing your harvest speed means you can plant crops a little bit sooner. I don't think we need this many people assigned over here for the moment. I mean, maybe for the planting season, and that's kind of about it. Low on clothes. Yeah, I don't understand why, given that we have somebody working over here. They should be doing their job. Why are they so slow? Let's make that a higher priority. Let's also decontaminate the building. I need to make sure that we are getting plenty of tools. Let's actually make sure we assign somebody here. What's going on with this? Oh, we're at our production limit. 23 tools. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we should be gathering that, so I don't know what the problem is. Please make me some clothes. You know something I think we do? I think we hunt down those boars that killed Domino. They're over here, right? They were. Whoa, whoa, what do you mean? Colony is under attack. Whoa, what is attacking me? Rat beetles? Well, this is actually extremely unfortunate timing, given that, you know, my guys happen to be really far away. This is where I once again ask, where is, like, the, town defense building or something? I don't know. Let's make sure we assign a couple of guard posts, and they're all over here, which is actually not helpful, so never mind, we'll pull back on that. I need my specialists ASAP, and here come all the beetles. Oh, God, this could actually be really, really bad. We have guns and stuff, right? Gosh, dang it, what the heck am I supposed to do? All right, hopefully these guys actually do defend themselves nicely. Here we go, buildings are under attack, colonists are taking damage. Yeah, looks like one guy can handle a beetle, most likely. Colonist has been injured, okay. They are fighting. We should be killing. There we go, we are killing all of them. You guys need to get up over here because it looks like colonist Evelyn has decided to be a hero. And is getting herself killed. Okay, and we've dealt with that. Victory, we've triumphed over the enemies. We've been injured, but we didn't lose anybody out of that, so that's great. Wow, okay, there's an event that I did not know could happen. Fun fact, though, these guys are worth meat, so I guess we can actually start harvesting all of these guys. Cool, thank you for bringing that to my attention. There are the boars, let's shoot them! Kill all the boars, don't you dare let anyone else die, I swear to God. All right. Done deal. Let's go ahead and start gathering up as much meat as we can over there. So we're actually doing okay in terms of food. We're still treading water with water. No problem. The extra storage makes me feel very secure. We're treating ourselves pretty nicely. Don't need to have this many people working in the medical tents. And yeah, we are clearing out a lot of the pollution. With the larger farms getting ready, I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of extra food. So as long as we can start taking care of our clothing needs, which it looks like we are struggling pretty hard on, I think we'll end up being okay. I'm going to go ahead and build myself a second tailor because this person seems to be slacking a little bit. So we can make sure we are producing plenty of it. And somebody died of an injury. No! Come on! We had enough medics to treat that. What was the issue? Maybe I shouldn't have pulled two guys off of this. Maybe that just happened to throw her out to die. Alas and alack. All right, well, we'll go ahead and carry the body in over here and drop it off, and there it is, and you can get back to work somewhere else. All right, even so. We seem to be living just fine. I need to get some general storage set up so I can build a new stockpile, because right now we're getting kind of capped out. Doing okay on building materials across the board, so we just need to keep exploring, keep killing, keep expanding, and wait for more people to join. This is going well so far, I think. We're doing good. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would humbly ask that you hit that like button, continue to show your support, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go